Would you like to explain some of the things that you do?
Yeah, so I'll show you how I glue a panel together, and the way that I glue it, I never really have any issues getting things to fit, and the gluing technique is pretty important. So you want to make sure you have glue around the entire rim of your pipe, and I also try to get it on the very edge as well. That seems to help. And then you want to do the exact same thing on your fitting, and I never usually have any issues. And I usually try to kind of twist the pipe once it's in there all the way, because it kind of gets an entire coat on the inside of everything.
And what happens if it's a little tight to fit? Could you show what you do when it's kind of tight and hard to put together? Which happens for some people?
I try to just make sure I use plenty of glue, and that seems to really help. So also the glue can dry pretty quick, so if you use more of it, it stays wet longer. So as you can see, this is a little tight to get in there, but I used a lot of glue, so it had no issues going in.
Okay, and also you were telling me the other day you put glue exactly on the very tip of the end if it's a little rough to go in, correct?
Yeah, so you want to make sure you have glue around the edge.
Can you show me where?
Pipe here.
Okay.
And that kind of helps it slip into the connector.
So at the very end there, you're gonna put glue, and I'm gonna try to steadily show you this.
And that's how you build a leg.
Okay, so here's a leg, and she has a leg together. So we're continuing on with our Affordable Portables Empowerment Series, which you can do it, and some of you just need something to see a little bit more visual. So we're going to just show you Ella, who's our head lead builder here at Affordable Portables, building a whole panel. So if you saw the prior video, you saw how she put together a leg and some of the issues you might have. Here she's building, so she built one leg. And then the order you do this in, right? You build one leg and then you build the second leg is how you do it, Ella?
Yeah, I mean it depends. Sometimes I make the middle, which is kind of however I feel.
Okay. But do you think it'd be easiest for most people if they would...
This isn't the last video because this isn't like...
Okay, so see right here? These are never planned, and you can see that she just ran into a problem. So this is what happens when... Okay, so she just had to redo it. And it was quick and it worked.
So I already know this leg's going to be crooked, so when I get to it, I can show you how to kind of fix your panel if it's a little crooked.
But it might be easier to build like the legs first, right? And then do your middle pieces for most people, you think? Or
I just do the legs because they're the same, and I just do those ones first because you have to make sure that your fittings line up. So basically they're the harder ones to do, so I do the harder ones first. So as you can see, this is a little crooked, but it's not really a big deal because we can fix that.
okay, and the thing you can see too is that she has a table, and we really recommend that you do it on a table. And maybe you don't have a workbench where you live, but you have a kitchen table. put down some plastic and get busy on your kitchen table, and that way you can do it in the comfort of your home.
So as you can see, this is crooked, but if you take it, you can just kind of twist it into the bend because your glue isn't completely dry yet. And then put it back down, and now it's fine.
Wow, that was a great tip.
So if your panel's a little crooked, if your glue isn't completely dry, you can still save it.
And that's why we tell you to use extra glue.
Yeah, it gives you a little more time to fix any mistakes you might have made. Sometimes you have to be a little forceful. There you have a panel. You can see.
Wow, and you got to watch us start to finish. It didn't take very long at all. Thank you. Have a great day and happy trails, y'all.